This is the Cook Strait Ferry in 3 minutes. Let's do it.
When you first arrive, there's going to be signs directing you to the vehicle check-in. Now, on your reservation, there's going to be a barcode in the top right corner. Whether you print that barcode out or you just pull it up on your phone, that's what they're going to be looking to scan to let you through. Once you're in line, it's going to be a lot of sitting and waiting. It took about an hour and 15 minutes from when I pulled up until they finally let me onto the boat. Now, I do want to mention that check-ins close an hour before departure time, so you want to make sure and get there with ample time ahead. That way you're not shut out of the boat. I got there about an hour and 45 minutes beforehand, and that was plenty of time. Pets are allowed, but they have to stay in this crated area. Make sure you grab everything you need from your vehicle because you won't have any access to it during sailing. There are stairs and an elevator to take you up to deck 7 and 8, where you'll be hanging out for the duration of the trip. Deck 7 is more so the shopping and eatery area. There is one cafeteria style restaurant on the boat, and it has a pretty nice seating area with it. The menu is about what you would expect. I went ahead and opted for the fish and chips, which seemed to be the most popular item on the menu. I'd say they were pretty average, but for the trip, I think they sufficed. Deck 8 is more of the hangout and lounge area. Down the hallway on your right is going to be the main seating area. Now, this area does have the most comfortable chairs. However, it does get very packed in here once you leave port, so if you have a larger group, I recommend getting your seat first. There is as well a bar and coffee shop, and there even is an area for the children as well. Now, if you want to go ahead and avoid all of this, for $86 a person, you can get access to the premium lounge. While you're up here, you do have access to the viewing deck. You're going to have to give this door a really good push because it is very heavy. Now, on the viewing deck, there is an outdoor seating area. Personally speaking, this is where I spent most of my time, as the views were just amazing the whole entire ride. Here's Wellington as you leave the port. Now, I do want to mention that the first hour or so of the journey, you could feel some noticeable rocking on the ship, so if you get motion sickness, I would take medicine beforehand or make sure you have it with you, and they do have bags in a last case scenario. They did offer Wi-Fi on the trip, but had a measly 5 megabytes per second. That's pretty pathetic. I wouldn't recommend it. Also, every time I tried to connect, it just gave me this error message. However, I do want to say that I did have service the entire time on the trip. This is going to be your view as you approach the Picton port, and when you see this, it means it's time to get back to your vehicle. I was pretty impressed with how timely they were able to get us off the boat. From when I got back to my car to when I was able to drive off, it was only about 15 minutes. I appreciate you watching the video. I tried to make it quick, but if you have any additional questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below.